Welcome back to my channel. This week we are talking about Facebook groups and specifically some of the epic features Facebook has rolled out to groups in 2018. So whether you are utilizing Facebook groups now to grow your business or you're considering starting a Facebook group to build your community, then you're definitely going to want to stick around as I share some of these features. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe below and hit that bell to get notified as I upload videos each and every week. My name is Sherri Brown. I'm the creator of the Moms Marketing Lounge, my exclusive membership program, and I'm a hashtag recovering spammer who did it wrong for many, many years. And it's now my passion to really help those busy work-at-home moms to rediscover their voice, build a solid foundation for their business, and show their kids what's possible. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Now, I do have one of my Facebook groups up. I am going to be kind of toggling back and forth between the two just so you can get like the visual, what this looks like visually. There are a couple of settings that will need tweaked on a couple of these to make sure that they're showing up in your group. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into feature number one, which is watch parties. Now, what watch parties are, let me go to, this is my free group, Back to the Basics community. If you're not already in it, I will put a link below in the description so you can hop on in. But what watch parties are is instead of you doing like a Facebook live or you doing a video, putting it on your profile and sharing it into your free group or sharing it into your group, whether it be free or not, watch parties allow you basically to share and broadcast videos to your group. Now, they just have to be a public video, okay? So it doesn't even have to be a video that you've done. If there's another business page or a really good video that you've watched, you can add that to a queue to do a watch party. And basically what this allows you to do is interact in real time with those inside of your group. What I love about it is it has a similar vibe to doing a Facebook Live and generally will get way more engagement than if you just shared that same video into your group. So to start a watch party, all you have to do is once you are in the group, you just click like you're gonna write something. You would go down here to where it says watch party, and this is where you would say something. So title of the video, whatever the title is. And then right here, you would add video and you can actually do a search. So let's say if I wanted to search my business page, Sherri Brown Coaching, then I could click here. And this is a video that I actually just uploaded. And it's basically the same video that I'm doing right now, except when I did it on my business page and on my profile, I didn't have like the visual aspect of it. But, you know, if I wanted to add this to queue, I could add it to the queue and then I could click done. You can add multiple videos to where it's a stream of like multiple videos. And again, you're just engaging in real time. Once you're done, you would just click done. And once you started the watch, or how to start the watch party, I guess you could say, is you would just click post. Now, just keep in mind when it comes to a watch party, everything that you do as the one hosting the watch party, they're going to see. So you can pause the video, you can fast forward the video, and whenever you do those things, they're going to see it on their end. Now, the second update, the second feature, I wouldn't say update, this is something that rolled out in 2018, but it's not something that's rolled out here recently, but it is a feature that I absolutely love to keep your content in your group organized so people aren't having to sit here and sift and sort through all of the different posts that you've put up in your group. But you have the ability to create units. So over here, I have units. And again, this is my free group and I can put videos in order that I want people to see. And they can go through those. I can actually look at analytics to tell me who's gone through that, how many people have completed it. But this is great, again, if you want to create content that's in a specific order. Now, the only thing that you have to do in order to get this popping up, because not all groups have the units feature available. So if you want to make sure that you have, your group has this, all you would do is at the top of your group, you would just click on these three little dots that said more, and you would go down to where it says edit group settings. And you just want to make sure that when you go into the group settings, I guess my computer's being a little bit slow. Let me refresh. That you have your group type set to social learning, okay? So in order to get the units up, it has to be, the group type has to be social learning. Now, one other thing I want to mention while we're here is once you do have this tab open, you want to make sure that the landing tab is set, like I have mine set to discussion. That way, if anybody comes into the group at any given time, it's automatically going to end up on this discussion tab where all the posts are. Now, you can also have it to where people come in the group, they can hit the units. That be the first thing that they see is those, or the particular units that you set. I have it just set to discussion, so just make sure that you have this where you want them to land when they come into your group at any given time. Now, the third feature that I want to talk about is the ability to add tags to your Facebook group. Now, in order to do this, in order to add the tags, again, you are in your group settings and you just scroll down to where it says add tags. You see the tags right here. And here's what's cool about tags is as people are searching on Facebook, they're using this search bar right here at the very top, and they're searching for something that interests them, whether it be animals or makeup groups or whatever. If you have tags set, it just helps to make your group more searchable. So in other words, it just makes it easier for people to find your group. The fourth feature update to Facebook groups that I am totally digging and I'm so thankful for is group insights. Now, this has always been available to Facebook pages, but it's something that rolled out in 2018 to Facebook groups. And what group insights are, if you just go over here, I'm on my desktop, I click over here on the left-hand side to group insights. This gives you so many analytics when it comes to your group, okay? So again, right here, I can tell that I have 166 learning posts completed. So I can go through here at the different units that I have and I can see, okay, how many people have completed these units. Another thing that it gives you is growth information. So, you know, in the past 28 days, there's been 109 new people added. I can click on more growth details. It tells me that, you know, between, you know, November 6th and December 3rd that, you know, I've increased my members by 10%. This is what I'm up to now, 1184. It'll tell you how many people you have approved, declined, blocked. I've got 49 pending friend requests, or not friend requests, 49 pending group requests right now. You can also download details to your computer. You can go over here. You can get engagement details. You can see who your top contributors are to your group. You can click, again, if I were to click on engagement, so I can see that as far as posts, there's been 37 posts. That's increased by 16%. I have over 1,100 active or 1,100 members in the group, but you can see right here, I've got about 833 active. If I click on this little or hover over this little question mark, this tells you that active members are people who have viewed, posted, commented on, or reacted to your group content. So given the amount of people that I have, I think that I've got a great amount of active members. So these are some analytics that you can start checking out when it comes to your own group. If you keep scrolling, it will tell you popular days and times that your members are on, which is great because this allows you to put your content in front of your group members at the most opportune time for them when they're actually going to be online. If you keep scrolling down, this even tells you what the top posts are. So this is great because as you're putting up posts, you're going to be able to see, okay, which content is getting more engagement, which content isn't, and then you can make tweaks, right? So do more of the thing that's hitting, do less of the content and less of the type of posts that just really aren't getting any engagement, okay? So again, pay attention to these group analytics. I absolutely love it. Now, I will tell you this one particular thing when it comes to group insights. Now, this is not automatically available to your group as soon as you open it. Well, I'll say not available at this time. Who knows if Facebook might change it down the road, right? But these become available either when a certain amount of time has passed or you've reached a certain amount of members in your group. Again, I'm not really for sure which one. I know inside of my mom's marketing lounge, which is my exclusive membership program, I did not have these group insights the first 30 days of me actually opening this group, as to where, I can't even remember when these group insights came in regards to the free group. So just kind of keep in mind, if you do have that group insights tab, definitely pay attention to it. Fifth feature that I love, and I know I say that I'm loving all of these features, but I really, really do. And that is the ability to schedule posts ahead of time. Now, I wouldn't say like just sit here and schedule posts and expect your group to just run itself. But one thing that I can do is I can schedule out posts ahead of time. And this is great. I'll tell you when I actually use this is I think it's good for a lot of the times I will do challenges inside of my free community. And, so if I am recording videos in advance, I can actually schedule those out to hit at a certain time every single day during that particular series of videos that I'm doing. Or let's say that, I've got something going on, but I want to make sure that I put out a post. I don't forget it. I want it to hit at a certain time. You can just use this. This is great to save you some time. The big key here is just don't post and then just not come back in the group for another 24 hours, because it's very important if you want to increase your engagement to be engaging and building that rapport with your group members and not just leaving it. Now, if you want to schedule a post, you just go as if you are writing the post, and then down here, you are going to see inside of the Mom's Marketing Lounge, I will actually end up scheduling a post later on to announce our December 2018 Lounge Member of the Month. So that's something that I'm going to schedule to actually hit later on tonight. So you would just click right here where it says schedule, the little clock next to the post, and this is where a pop-up box is going to come, and you just put the, what day and time that you actually want it to post, and then just click schedule. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sixth feature is the ability to link your business page to your group. Now, I think this is great because a lot of the times when it comes to if you are using your profile, because let's face it, in the beginning, profile, you're going to get way more engagement on your profile than your business page, right? But if you are building a business page and you do want to kind of grow that page, one thing that you can do is by linking your Facebook business page to your group. Let's say up here at the top of my free community, right? I have it linked. So I can, drive traffic over here to my business page for people who maybe, I've connected with, or maybe have, came into the group from YouTube and maybe they want to check out my business page. So this is just a way to drive traffic. It also unlocks a couple of different features as far as your business page goes. If you want to know, those business page updates, I'll also at the end of this video I'll put an end screen to where you can click and see all the updates to Facebook business pages, which I uploaded this past week, and I'll also put it down in the description below. Now, one thing that you can do by linking, which kind of brings me to the eighth feature of Facebook group, is the ability to interact as your group as either yourself, which is your profile, your Facebook profile, or your Facebook business page. So all you do is if you're on a desktop, over here, you're going to see right under the group name where I'm interacting as myself. If I want to change it and I want to post as my business page, I would click this button and I would just toggle to Sherri Brown Coaching, and then you can see that this moved and I'm interacting as Sherri Brown Coaching instead. Eighth feature, I want to say, hopefully I said 7 just a second ago, but I am on the 8th feature of Facebook groups, and that is the ability to ask questions before, when somebody's going to join your group. You can have it set to where you ask them up to 3 questions prior to them actually getting in the group. So all you do to enable these questions and get those rolling is, again, you just want to click on edit group settings. This is going to come up. You're going to scroll down until you see the section that says membership request, and you would just click ask questions, okay? So rule of thumb for me is I ask 3 questions, and my rule is if somebody doesn't have the 1 minute to answer these 3 questions, then I'm not going to allow them in the group, because I'm very much focused on quality people getting into the group than quantity. I care way more about the quality of people than the number of people inside my group. And I hope you do too. But so for me, unless they answer these questions, I don't allow them in the group. But here's what I love about these questions. Number 1 is it allows you to get insight. So one way that you can utilize these questions is, I have, hey, what's the one thing you want to learn from being in this community? The very first question is asking them, what do you feel like are some of your biggest struggles when it comes to building your business online? So these questions allow you to dive deeper, get a better sense of who's coming into your group, what their problems are, what their pains are, so that you can begin creating content that's going to help them solve a problem. Not only that, but it helps you when it comes to thinking of different topic ideas to come up with, because this is one of the biggest struggles that I hear people who come into my group have, is they have no clue when it comes to what do I post. They struggle with content creation. And so this is a great way for you to start building up that content and topic bank so that you're not struggling when it comes to what to post inside of your group. Now, another question I also ask is this last one: how did you find this group? Because I want to know, where are people finding me? Is it, because Facebook suggested it? Is it because you sit here and you watch this YouTube tutorial right here and, you found my group from YouTube? I want to know where those traffic sources are coming from. So this is also another question. If you want to, feel free to steal it and use it when it comes to your Facebook group. 9th feature is the ability to add topics, okay? Now, I absolutely love topics, but I am going to forewarn you. What you have to do to get this feature enabled on your Facebook group right now, I don't know. So I don't know. Again, Facebook has not rolled it out. I have not seen anybody else talking about it. I am digging to find out, though, what causes this feature right here, popular topics, to pop up. Right now, it's available in my free group, so I'm not sure if it has something to do with the amount of members that you have in your group or length of time, because this free group has been open since January of 2019 versus the Moms Marketing Lounge, which is my private membership community, my exclusive membership program. I recently launched it less than 60 days ago, so it's not available in Mom's Marketing Lounge, but it is in this group. But this is what I love about topics. If it pops up and it's available, use it, because it will sort content based on topic ideas that you come up with. Now, you can change these, you can manage these, but when you put up a post, you can add a particular topic to it. So right here, you can see that this is tagged with prospecting, right? So this one I have tagged with marketing content creation. So if somebody comes into my group and let's say they can look at these different popular topics, and let's say that they want to just focus on productivity, right? They can click on this productivity topic tab, and all of the posts that I have tagged having to do with productivity actually comes up. So I love it because it allows it allows the community members to dive deeper on a particular topic without having to sift and sort through the entire group newsfeed, which can sometimes be a little overwhelming, okay? Now, the 10th update, the 10th feature, are the ability to add badges, okay? What badges are, and let me show you where this actually is. Again, you just go into your group settings and badges just pop up. I don't think there's a rhythm or rhyme to it, because I'll show you the difference between the badges that are available in my Mom's Marketing Lounge versus my free group. But when it comes to badges, I think it encourages members to participate more. I think that it allows members to stand out. And I love that it recognizes members, okay? So when people get recognized, I don't know about you, let me know below, but I love some recognition, and I will work harder and take more action for recognition than I will say money. So what you do is under your group settings, you're going to see these badges, and you just click on manage badges, and these are the different badges that are available in my free group. I did not come up with these. Facebook are the ones, like Facebook has just said, hey, these are the badges that I'm making eligible to your group, and you can toggle. So if I don't want anybody to have this new member badge, I would just unclick it. But of course, I want them to have whatever badge that they can get, okay? And so the conversation starter, it tells you this is for people who create engaging posts. It shows up for 1 month. New members, it's going to show up if a new member comments or posts. This little tag is going to show up for 2 weeks. Now over here inside of my membership group, if I go to edit group settings and I go to manage badges here, I have way more badges created in this group. Now, both of these groups are both social learning groups. So again, I have no idea why this group has way more badges available than my other one, but we have tons. Founding member, conversation booster. So what I want you to do is, I'm very curious, if you have a group, take a screenshot of the different badges that your group has and put it in the comments of this post. I'm really kind of curious to see which badges are available for your group. Now, here's something else. This is another cool feature that has kind of popped up in 2018 that I'm liking, and that is you can actually mute members. So you can basically, if I go to members, and let's say you get somebody in your group and maybe they're being a little negative, you don't want to kick them out, but you just like want to teach them a little lesson or something, I don't know, you can actually mute them. So I can scroll down here and let's say, and I love these women up here. Yolanda, she's in my mom's marketing lounge. A lot of these women are. But you would just click on these 3 dots and you could just mute member. Basically to where like they can't comment. You're basically putting them in a timeout, okay? And you're saying, hey, like get with the program. If they're posting negative, you can mute them. Make it to where like nobody like can see their comments. Nobody can see their posts for a specific period of time. Now, the last feature that I want to talk about, the last feature when it comes to a Facebook group is the ability now, if you have a group, you can click embed invite right up here. You can copy this. You can like use it in your email marketing. So sometimes I will copy this link, I'll add it to the bottom of an email that I send out to those who are on my email list. And so it's just an easy way to allow people to click a button to join your private Facebook group. Now, if you are not growing an email list right now, totally okay. That's something that I definitely would put in the books to start doing. Building an email list, I think, is definitely a foundational piece to building your business. If you want to know how to set up just a basic newsletter, hop into my free group. I do have under the units section an entire section dedicated to just building, setting up like a basic newsletter. If you want to dive even deeper, then be sure to join us inside of the Mom's Marketing Lounge, which again is my exclusive membership program where I dive way deeper. Those inside of the Mom's Marketing Lounge definitely get more of my time, but we focus very much on the foundational pieces to building a business, making sure that you've got, a clear brand, make sure that your message is clear, make sure that you know how to create content. So if you want to grab your 5-day free trial, just look for the link below, and we'd love to have you on the inside. So I hope you liked today's video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. Last but not least, feel free to share it out. Sharing is caring. And I'll see you back next week for another video.